I'm going to start on a new project here, trying to take the square light fixture off and then pull the fixture completely out and then replace it with another light fixture. I'll show you the options of the different light fixtures I have in mind and what I'm planning to do with that. But for the moment I'm going to show you how to take this square light fixture. I believe it's a 50s, 60s style light fixture. I have not seen these in many homes. It just so happens this house was built in the 50s and it does have this kind of a light fixture. It's a recess fixture, but it's not too bad in terms of removal. It's another view of the light fixture. It's actually sitting right above a stair, so I'll show you. It's the thing that makes it is really tricky. I'm right above a stairwell, so I'm kind of working right at the edge of the railing. I don't know if I'll have enough access for everything to remove and install the next fixture, but I'm going to try my best to get this done. But that gives you an idea of where it's located. So one of the things I would definitely recommend for this is a pry bar. I'll show you what that pry bar looks like shortly. So this is what the pry bar actually looks like. It's got a hooked end and it's got another end that's straight. You can try to pry the nails with a hammer, but it's going to be almost impossible. This is exactly what you need. It's not that cheap, but I think it's something you can't do without. This is a 15-inch pry bar. They have other sizes too, but this will work to pry what I need off. So I'm going to start by, as usual, you need a pair of safety glasses. I'm going to start prying this down. This actually comes down. This piece of glass is pretty heavy, so you got to be really careful about this. I'm going to try and take this piece of glass out first, slide it out, because this thing's pretty heavy. If it does fall, it could it could probably injure someone. And this got little spring clips you can actually pull out, and I'm seeing a lot of debris right in here. I got this spring clip out. I'm going to try to take this one. The next thing you want to do is to take out the light bulb. I see a lot of cobwebs in here. I'm going to have to clean that out too. I'm expecting the area above the fixture to be really dirty too. Well, here I'm seeing a couple of, this might be a couple of different pieces. There's the outer casing, there's the inside casing. I see a couple of possible latches here. I haven't figured out on both sides. I'm not sure how to take that out. And then you have the light socket here. I actually used my lights tester. This is a light tester. It actually beeps when you have electricity. When it comes in contact with electricity, I'll kind of show you how to use this little electric tester made by Square Instruments shortly. And I actually depressed it and brought it close to the light socket. There is no electricity there, but there's also a possibility that there might be electricity in other wires coming to this to the junction box for this fixture. Once you take it apart, you would have to check that also. But for now, I don't think there's electricity coming to the circuit. I'm going to try and pry these off. I'm trying to see how I can actually take this off. It seems to be, there doesn't seem to be any fasteners here. I don't see any nails on the edges here either. So maybe I might be able to just pry this down. But first I have to move this light socket out of the way. And I think I need to take this inner casing down first. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to try and pry this down. It may come down easy, it may not. I think I'm going to have to use a mallet first. Mallet and screwdriver. Okay, I'm going to try and break the seal. This probably try to use this. Always make sure you tell people in your household not to come up the stairs when you're doing this. You hate to have something fall on them while you're actually doing this. If you have kids, block off the area before you start something like this. So I was trying to pry off these two tabs right here. I'm kind of focusing. I bent out the tabs and I'm trying to pull the socket out. And then I'm trying to figure out if this outer casing is somehow secured in some manner within the opening. Hopefully I can figure it out. I was able to pull away the light fixture. You can see it's actually right here. It's mounted to a box with several connections of wiring. But I have to get this casing out before I can actually look into it. I actually checked all the wires with my little sensor, electric sensor. I need to pull this piece out, but I also noticed there's some extra metal on the other side which won't let me pull this out. I think these tabs have something to do with it. I'm going to have to remove these tabs in some manner, disconnect the outer casing from the inner casing, and then pull this out. So I'm going to have to figure out, play around with it some more. So like I mentioned before, these tabs that I'm pointing to here, this one here needs to be brought down. You can't do it by fingers, so I was using the actual pry bar to pull these tabs down. And as you can see, when I pull that down, two of them on this side, it came loose. I have two here to pull. If you can see that one there. Well, there we go. I got to be careful because if you look down, I'm right above the stairs too. So I got the electrical box. I don't know if you can see it. There's actually two connections going into this one. The other connection, it's kind of hard to see. So my hand's in the way. There's actually two sets of wires coming into this box. There's a little extension for the socket here. I would rather use a replacement box. The other thing I noticed is there's retention metal hardware on both sides of the square opening, which I'm probably going to have to cut to get out. I don't think I want to keep it there, but if I can't get it out, I'm going to have to work around it. But for the time being, I'm going to figure out a way to remove this. It seems like it's secured to the two joists. You can see actually the joists on that end, and right back here. So I have a couple of challenges here. I'm going to see what I can do to improve the conditions here so I can install what I need to install.